Most commonly used sedative for conscious sedation today, 3 to 5 times more potent than diazepam. That's why we had deaths back in the early 80s. Rarely precipitates or causes pain in injection as diazepam does. So that's a good thing. So let's look at the dosages. How are you going to do this? Well, we're going to give it IV. I mean, that's what we give, IV conscious sedation. Or we may give some little bit of oral, depending on what we're doing. Onset of action takes about 1 to 5 minutes. I mean, that's a pretty big leeway. Have you ever sat at a red light and it's only a 3-minute red light and you're like, they're there forever? We got one in this town. Nobody wants to go. They'll drive 5 miles out of the way not to have to go through that red light. And then we got the peak effect is 3 to 5 minutes. So why is that important? Why is the peak effect important? Because you're there and it's been 2 minutes and they're not quiet and they're talking and your physician says what? Give them some more Versed. Yeah. And you're thinking, whoa. So this is where you really play the titration game. You don't say, no. You say, okay, just a little bit, you know. And then you watch what happens. And when you get to that, right now, this is where it's important to watch your times too. You want to know, when did I give my Versed? Because if it's not been 5 minutes, you realize that if you give more, then if this is a short case, you may be in trouble. But also, you don't know how that person's really going to respond with respirations because you've probably already given some fentanyl or getting ready to give some fentanyl also. So look at it from that. It's going to hang around about 2 to 6 hours when you give it that way. Doesn't mean it's effective. Doesn't mean it has a that they really notice it. But it can be there for 2 to 6 hours. Unless it's like my friend who's very sensitive and it's like it was there for 2 days, just from the way his worked. IM, you don't see it a lot. Oral, you may see it, and it takes about 10 to 20 minutes. Peak effects is in about 30 minutes, and then duration of action is up to 3 hours. So,